Frances Tagaloa experienced traumatic flashbacks not long after accepting Christ at 16, which led her to recall being sexually abused by a Catholic Marist brother between the ages of 5 and 7. The deeply rooted cultural taboos within her Samoan heritage kept her silent for years. Eventually, Tagaloa sought justice, but was disheartened by the Catholic Church's response, which offered financial compensation instead of the apology she sought. Years later, Tagaloa became a key witness in New Zealand's Royal Commission of Inquiry, which investigated widespread abuse and neglect in state and faith-based institutions between 1950 and 1999. The final report, released on July 24, 2023, found that nearly 1 in 3 children and adults in care were exposed to pervasive abuse, with Pacific Islanders and Maori facing disproportionately high levels of mistreatment. The Church's silence on this serious matter has been noticeable. Despite numerous calls for comment, there has been no official response. Many community members feel left in the dark as a result. This lack of communication has only fueled further speculation and concern. The release of the Royal Commission's 3,000-page report elicited mixed reactions. Many Christian leaders and communities offered muted responses, disappointing survivors and advocates who expected more robust acknowledgments and redress efforts. While some churches issued apologies and implemented safeguarding measures, others failed to take meaningful action. Despite the disappointing response from the Church, advocacy efforts have gained momentum. Survivors like Liz Gregory, who support those leaving high-control religious groups, continue to fight for justice. An independent redress system, recommended by the Royal Commission, is seen as essential for ensuring fair compensation and accountability. Survivors, including Tagaloa, emphasize the need for genuine repentance from religious institutions. They argue that apologies and restitution are necessary for healing and rebuilding trust. Tagaloa, reflecting on her faith, encourages others to look to Christ for understanding and hope, believing that Jesus, too, endured suffering and offers unconditional love. For more Christian news, subscribe to our newsletter,